Dead Man's Branch near Toccoa Falls, Georgia. It's about a 3.5 mile out and back trail. I think I'm gonna continue on though to I already forgot what it's called. Contentment Falls, I think, and some kind of railroad trellis thing. So see how that goes today. So right off the bat, we've got some logs to scale, which I guess maybe that's why they call it Dead Man's Branch. A lot of down branches. I have no idea. But I'm trying to scale this at the same time, holding the camera and not dropping everything I have. That went well. I'm back out here with Godfrey. If you want to check out any of his pics, you can go to Gluteus Maximus on Instagram. That's where I post all of his stuff. Alright, early on too, there's a stream to cross. Not big, it's not deep, no bridge. Let's see how we get across. It just rained the last couple of days, so the water's flowing, but it's not too bad. Let's hope I don't end up in the drink. Okay, there we go. Piece of cake. Hey Godfrey. Of course, he needs no bridge. Alright, on we go. I should point out that finding the trailhead was a little difficult. There are no signs at all for the trailhead. I was using the All Trails app to find it and just kind of walking around to see where the hell it was. It's behind, there's a building for a nature center. And you go and you walk past that through their back lawn, and then you'll see the trail opening at the back there. But there still is no marker that says Dead Man's Branch Trail or that the trail is open or anything. You just kind of see the trail opening at the end of the lawn. And the trail is well worn. There are no markings. Here's another stream crossing. There's my dog's got to get some stuff, branches. Okay, again, not a difficult stream crossing. But if you lose your balance, you might get your feet a little wet. Somehow I lucked out on the weather because it's late spring in Georgia and this is a really cool morning. It's been a pretty cool spring as well. Hasn't even been that humid. But today, as I starting off, it was about a little after 8:30 in the morning, and the temperature when I arrived at the parking area, it was about 67, 68 degrees or so, and I don't think it's supposed to get over the mid 70s today, so it's kind of a perfect day for this. Another small stream crossing. So since we had a bit of rain the last couple of days, some of it was pretty heavy. The trail's a little wet, a little muddy. You could see how a lot of the runoff has run down this trail, but it's very passable still. No climbing over this one. Gotta go under without getting stuck. Crouch down, and we made it. And there's another one right after. This one, at least I don't have to get down on my knees. I've got this narrow, sort of rocky incline. It might be considered more moderate for some. It's not just a flat trail. Some spots are a little slippery. So you just gotta watch your step. That's some slippery mud. Hey, Godfrey. Godfrey. There are lots of these little stream crossings, which are nice because my dog can get a drink. It would be good to know sometimes if there was a lot, so then I don't have to carry water for my dog, because it definitely adds weight to the pack. All right, this one we're going to the side and over, rather than trying to bend down into that thing, because while I'm okay, I'm definitely not that bendy. Somebody should do the trail walking limbo. Here's something neat on the trail. There's a little plaque here. It says Colonel William Woodford, soldier of the American Revolution, died January 3rd, 1825 in Habersham County, Georgia. Developed the Woodford settlement, and the story of his life is inside here. Godfrey's not having it. Let's go. Stop eating bad things, Godfrey. I'm definitely the first one on this trail this morning. The first clues were that there's nobody in the parking lot. The second clue is that I'm walking through all the spider webs. Thank goodness for that. A nice trail to ourselves. And I come out wearing a silk suit. Oh, I gotta shut this thing off because here comes some more downed trees. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's an easy around. Sort of. Down below that one. All right. Onward. Seems my microphone popped out, so I'm not sure what this audio is going to sound like. Well, hopefully the on-camera audio wasn't too bad. Maybe you won't even notice the difference. Who knows? Now, in the reviews of this trail, some people were calling it boring because there's nothing to see, but you know, I'm still new to Georgia. Being from Chicago, there was nothing like this within driving range for me, where I could just go start out early in the morning and get a hike in for half a day and go back home. So all of this stuff still, you know, maybe it's just too new to me, but I just like walking in the woods regardless. What's not to like? I don't. What's boring about it? In that you got a stream nearby, you got small stream crossings, and you're out in the woods. So we ran across this a little baby deer. I can't tell if it's hurt or just hiding. Still alive. But I'm not going to touch him. Just kind of walk past him. My dog ignored him, thank goodness. We'll just keep going. Poor guy. Or girl. So we've reached the top half of Dead Man's Branch. And I can tell because there's a guardrail and like a dirt road. But we're going to continue on. There's another trail that takes us to Contentment Falls. So, I think I just got to take a left and then we'll see where that goes. So here we are, the start of the next trail. Godfrey, wait. Okay, let's go. Trail to Contentment Falls. This one should be easy because it's also for ATVs and off-road vehicles. Oh, should I go over or under? Under is going to be the way to go. Watch out, Godfrey. Yeah. Just got to make sure I'm on the right trail. Because I hear water. And I'm not exactly sure where these falls are. It's not really clear from the map where they're supposed to be, but I hear water falling. So I'm gonna go check that out. Campfire. Hey, Godfrey? Godfrey! I think we're at the top of the falls. Godfrey, no. No. I can't get too close to the edge because of my dog. Afraid he might try to look over the side and then that would be the end of him. So we're gonna continue on. I believe that's the top of the falls. We'll find out. Definitely was the top of the falls, and if my dog would have gone over, that would have been the biggest disaster ever. So we're making our way down. We'd like to get over, actually inside of there. Let's see, a little bit of scrambling, but it's not bad. This is cool. Come here, Godfrey. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Good boy. Over here. Come over here. Go ahead. Hey, Godfrey. He's scared of the water, which is understandable. He has never been this close to waterfalls before. My dog likes to destroy the natural beauty of everything. Make our way back. Well, after the waterfall is not super clear. There's sort of a trail, but it's obviously not walked a lot. I had to check the map a couple times just to make sure I'm on the right trail. So there's like sort of a path, but it also looks like it's just, some of it looks like it's just water runoff. But we're still on track. This part of the trail here is a prime example of what I was just talking about. It just kind of looks like runoff. It doesn't actually look like a trail. It just looks like something that was carved from a lot of water running. And it doesn't seem to be that there was a whole lot of people here lately. So that trail map comes in handy, real handy. A wrong turn with the trail that doesn't sort of look like a trail. Looks like more like a washed out runoff. So I had to go back to the map because that's not highly accurate either. Now I think I may have found it again. Felt like we were like kind of bushwhacking through the forest there for a while. It's like it was walkable and there was that pseudo trail, but definitely wasn't the trail. So let's see where we are now. So we are officially back on track. Although this area is muddy. I gotta find a way around that because, well, maybe just walk on the side, it'll be fine. My shoes are, Godfrey, get out of there. My shoes are waterproof, but I don't want to have like mud caked on me. Makes it heavy to walk. All right. Hey, a bridge. What do you know? So either I have a poor GPS signal because of all the trees, or the All Trails map is not all that accurate, or it's just some combination of the two. This is an obvious trail. It's going in the same direction that I need to be going in, but the map does not show that I'm quite on the exact trail. I'm sort of on the side, but there's really no other place to go. So we'll just keep heading in this direction. Appears to be a get your feet wet crossing. Let's see how wet my feet will get. It's not too deep. Watch out, Godfrey. Watch out, watch out, watch out. You need to make room for me, buddy. All right. Let's go. I was looking for this train trellis thing that's super tall, and I couldn't find it, and I'm looking up and then it's right here in front of me. I have no idea if it can really be seen through this, through the trees. I wonder if I can get over there. I'm looking for a way. I don't know, we'll find out. So we found our way over there. We just kind of cut through the forest a bit. This is cool. Hey, Godfrey. Ah. He can cross the stream. I cannot. Looks like there's a beaver dam here. Alright, I gotta somehow make my way back up on shore because I've run out of room. I gotta make a t-shirt for Godfrey. Nature abhors a Godfrey. Can't quite fit that in, can you? How's that? That's better. Alright, we're kind of trapped back here, Godfrey. I'm going to have to concentrate so I can make my way back. All right, so we got to shut this off so I can get back through the forest. So they have these guardrails in weird spots. I'm not exactly sure what it means or why. Oh, that figures there's a trail to go. We went and sort of bushwhacked through the forest to get to that train overpass, and there's a trail that goes that way. I didn't see it on the map, but it's here. Let's just go check it out. Oh, that figures. I went through a whole bunch of crap in the woods, hoping it's not poison ivy. I guess I'll find out about that later too, I guess. Easier to get to than trying to bushwhack through the forest. This is kind of an incredible view. Looks like there's lots of crap that falls off the railroad. Railroad ties, railroad spikes. I don't think I want to be under there when a train goes over. Let's go back, Godfrey. So the rest of this trail is not an out and back, it's a loop. So I'm not going back the same way I came, thank goodness, so far. This is way better. This is extremely clear, clear that there's a trail here. It's very wide. Again, I think it's for ATVs and stuff, off-roading, mountain biking, and hiking, but I don't know, maybe I made a wrong turn on the going out to that train trellis. I think that's what they are calling it, a train trellis. But oh, we got some kind of a drop off here. It's a stream crossing, but it's small. Oh, it's nothing. Just from back there, it looked like I was gonna have to go up and down somewhere to get across this, but there's a dead, rotted tree. Ah! And of course, if I don't break my neck over the easy things, I'll survive, but yeah, so after the falls, it's a loop, and we're on the back side of that now. Hopefully it stays nice and clear. Inclines on the way back here. I always prefer steep inclines at the beginning of my trails, not in the middle or the end, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is definitely for off-roading, although it must be closed because there are a lot of downed trees going right over the road. Come to the end of the Contentment Falls trellis loop, and then we head back to Dead Man's Branch Trail and finish off the last 1 3/4 or so, and then we're done for the day. For Dead Man's Branch, again, there's no marking here to tell you that it's here, but this is the top end of that trail. So now we're on our way back. Kind of a nice way to end this hike is this last 1.75 mile stretch, because it's quiet. It's mostly downhill, I believe. That's what you figure I would remember. I just walked it, so it's mostly downhill. You got to scramble over and under some down trees, but it's not terrible. But I've been on some where, you know, you go downhill on the way out, and it's all uphill on the way back, and then it becomes a bear. But this is a little bit more pleasant. One thing about hiking in the woods, in unfamiliar places, or in the woods in general, is that you can't take your mind off of what you're doing. Your mind will wander, and it's sort of fine, but you have to pay attention to the step in front of you. So you have to be mindful of where you're at and your next step, because if you're not paying attention, you know, some of these drop-offs are pretty steep. You turn your ankle, and that won't be pleasant on the way out. So you have to have your head in the game. Speaking of which, I gotta crawl into this thing. So I say that while I record, and this is not exactly easy to crouch. It wasn't too bad. I complained for nothing. Be a little careful walking on the way back here, because some of these rocks, some of these rocks are moss covered. They get a little bit slippery. You just gotta watch your step. And the mosquitoes are really coming after me right now, even though I have on bug spray. They're not biting, they're just buzzing. But we're getting close to the middle of the day now. I think it's around 11, a little after 11 o'clock in the morning. But just word of caution on these rocks. Got really quiet. Like there are no birds. Just the sounds of my feet, my dog huffing and puffing, and a distant airplane. I don't think I've ever been walking in the woods when it's been this quiet. I don't know why I came this way. I thought for some reason it was going to be an easier cross, but it's not. I don't think it could get any easier than that crossing. We're getting close to the end now. I should let people know that that little baby deer was no longer on the trail when we came back, so apparently it wasn't hurt, at least not hurt enough. It may have just been sitting there hiding. I'm scared, not wanting to move, but at least it was gone by the time we got back. So that's it, we're coming to the end. This was Dead Man's Branch Trail to Contentment Falls Trail to the Trestle Loop and back.